Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe so that you will be notified each and every time I place a new video on this channel. And to my seasoned followers, welcome back. Here are some of the supplies that you're going to need for today's DIY. A paper slicer, a passport just for measurement, a pair of scissors, a piece of laminate paper, and some decorative paper. There's going to be some other things, but we'll talk about that along the way. So I have with me to start my Recollections paper cutter, and then I have this piece of cardstock paper that I got from one of our planner meetups. We have it been called Trash to Treasure, and anybody can go through it. They can bring stuff that they don't want anymore, planner related, or they can shop. So I grabbed this really pretty piece of paper. So I'm actually going to make my daughter a passport cover because she likes this one. And the one that I like is actually paper, and I'm not sure how that's going to come out. So I'm going to start with the cardstock one. And so you just want to put your paper in and line it up against the base of your cutter. Now I need it to be 7.5 inches long. So let me move this down. So here is the 7.5. And my pink one is a score, so I'm going to score it first. And that just gives you an idea of where it's actually going to cut. It gives you a line, and I'll try to pull it up close enough for you guys to see. And then this white one is my cutting one, and the words kind of got cut off, so I'm going to hold that over here because I'm going to need that. And then from there we're going to do 5.5 inches, so I'm going to pull it up to the top. Nope, it's not quite a half. There's my half mark, and I just want to be sure. Yep, that's my half mark. And then I am going to, oops, my fingers got in the way, cut. All right, so let's just see. Okay, so it covers it, and it gives it a little bit of extra room. Great, so we're gonna put this to the side. Then the next pieces, we need 1.5 inches. And this will be my 1.5 inches by 5.5. Oh, seems like I cut it just a little too short. So, right, almost cut the wrong piece. Let's make sure we got the right thing. All right, let's leave that over there. So we were supposed to be cutting 1.5 inches. Or should I be using this one? I'm just going to add a little extra, and then if I need to cut it down, I'd rather just cut it. And then I need an 1.5 inches from here, which would be right here, right along this line. Boom. I'm gonna score it. And then 1 more 1.5 inches. All right, and I have my second one. Great. Now the only thing I forgot to tell you is that we need a laminator. I forgot to show you the laminator. My laminator is on the craft table, and that is heating up. And so we're going to get this all set. It was the X-Acto knife and my corner cutter. I didn't show you guys that in the beginning. And so I'm going to take the this is the laminate paper to try to figure out how to open it. Here we go. And I like to save paper, so I am going to cut this in half. So you just want to line up your small tabs to the edge of first, let's get this in. Let's get make sure that it is all the way in. All right, I think now it's all the way in. And now this looks like it's longer. When the first one I did looked shorter. Let's And I'm just pressing on it, making sure that there aren't any creases in it, so that when it goes through the laminator, it should be okay and good to go. All right, glad I had that extra piece. Nope, I see white at the top over here. Oh, now this one moved. Gotta keep on steady, steady. I feel like I need an extra pair of hands, guys. Alright, so here's the laminator, and I'm going to hold this as steady as I can. My laminator is a rear entry, so it goes in through the back and comes out the front. You want to try to keep it as flat as you can. When it comes through, you want to make sure that you kind of grab it and to keep it straight. Alright, so I think I better stand up to do this part so I can hold both ends. And it's very hot, guys, so please be careful. I forgot to cut the bottom half, but it's okay. We're actually going to put it in twice. I hate to waste all of that paper. I like to use as much as possible. Alright, so it came through, and it feels like it's flat, very well flat. And so just one more run through, and then we'll be ready for the next part. Now, don't put your laminator away yet, because we're going to do one more run through. We have to do some cutting, some slicing. So if your laminator is not too hot, just move it over to the side. Okay. All right, so now we need to actually open. Let me trim off some of this. I don't want to have to work with too much. Get rid of that extra. Now we're going to take our X-Acto knife, and hopefully you guys can see this. There's like a air bubble, I want to call it, right along the side here, going all the way down where the laminate paper has not actually cleaned or glued to the cardstock. So that's where we're going to take our knife, lightly and gently, open it all the way down on both sides. All right. Be sure that you don't cut all the way through. So you just try to keep a steady hand. Start at the top. And once you get it started, a slight bubble. Once you can get it started and get in, you should be able to slide all the way down. Right, I haven't gone through it. Did I do it? This part makes me nervous because I want to make sure that I don't go through. Yay, I got it open. Okay. So I'm just going to take and I didn't go through. I'm going to take my knife and kind of just come all the way down. And you gotta be real careful that you don't go through. So far, so good. There we go, guys. So I have the one pocket open. And I didn't go through. Now let's do the other side. Starting at the top again, just that little air bubble or air pocket. Oh, yay. Normally I'm heavy-handed. Y'all, I'm holding my breath here to make sure that I don't go through. Just a little bit more. Woo! I did it. All right, so let's just test it. All right, so it has a little room in here. Okay, so it does fit. All right, so we still got some more to do. Gonna put it through the laminator one more again. Last time, just double checking. There's no holes, no rips. So far so good. After I run it through the laminator one more time, then we're gonna start to slice. doesn't curl. So now I'm done with the laminator. Hot, hot, hot. All right, so let's get to cutting. And so I have a marker on mine where I kind of know where to cut. So of course I'm going to score it. But I actually put my paper to the edge of this side, this metal part. And I'll put the edge right there. And that's normally where I go ahead and do the scoring, and I know that it's not going to cut, and it just leaves me just enough room to keep it sealed. That is, let's do this side first. I couldn't figure out how to figure where to place my my paper in order to get it to cut at the right spot without cutting it open. And luckily I stumbled upon a video, and the instructor was very detailed, and I love details. So again, I'm putting it up to the metal there and slice. All right, so it's just like a quarter of a quarter. And then let's cut this back because I don't want to be clumsy. Now, I do have a corner hole punch. And let's see. I might do this part off camera because being as though I have this thick cardboard, it might get stuck. And it doesn't always like to go through. I don't know what millimeter my laminate paper is. I'll just go over it with a pair of scissors. There we go. And then the last part is just to fold it into its shape. I'm going to use a bone folder, but you can use anything that will help you to fold it in the middle, just to give it some shape. And then we'll put our passport in. So this is the bone folder. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, and I'm just going to use it to, I guess what you want to call, put the crease in it. So I'm going to put my ends together, fold my paper down, okay, and then I'm just going to take it in. And if you don't have a bone folder, you can use a credit card or something else, and then only thing that's left is to put your passport in. I don't know why I just tried to do that upside down. So you can see if it's hard to get in, it's not going to be easy to get out. But from what I was told, you cannot, and I'll probably put her initials on here at the bottom. When you're going through customs and when they're asking for your passport, I was told that you cannot have your passport in a cover. so that you would have to take it out. But isn't it cute to at least present it and say, here's my passport? So then it'd be like, oh, how cute, take it out. So that is it, guys. This is a quick and easy gift that you could give to someone who you know travels. If it's for a mail, you just find some mail style paper or a neutral color. You can even get a sticker and put their name down here at the bottom, or their initials down here at the bottom, and then laminate it. I didn't think about that until after the fact. I'll probably have to make one for my granddaughter too. I'm sure she's going to like this as well. So if you guys have made a passport cover or have another way to make a passport cover, drop it down below. I love doing DIY, so I would love to try it out. Yeah, I really like this. So now I have to make one for myself. I'm going to make another one out of paper. Not sure how that is actually going to go over because it is going to be a little more flimsier, but I might just record it just so that I can so that we can see exactly how it is. All right, guys, don't forget to click that like and subscribe button down below and the notification bell to be the first to know when I post a new video to this channel. And until next time, see ya.